started advertising about, you can only have to put 5% down, in some cases, nothing down. And people started coming to me like by the droves. I had buyers coming out my ears, which precipitated also getting listings and ended up being amazing. It was one of those, I'm a God believer, so it was one of those really serendipitous God type of things because the timing was just amazing and I hit it at the right time, and you can imagine how many people were interested. It literally changed the fabric of the town. It helped raise the price of real estate. It helped, it just helped everything. And I had this pocket of business for quite a while, for about 5 or 6 years before the banks started catching on, and they started offering the Fannie and Freddie loans, the FHA loans, and that sort of thing. And I got good really fast because it's amazing how the pressure of your life and the pressure of difficulty, especially when you have 7 little mouths to feed, you learn, you figure it out really quick. And I did really well. And, at the time I was living in pretty bad conditions. And that was in 1998. So by 2001, I was able to purchase a 300-acre ranch with a 3,000 square foot home. Sounds really impressive, but you have to remember this is Oklahoma. Acreage at the time was only $500 per acre, and so it wasn't as big of a stretch as it sounds. But I was able to do that, and that's where I raised my kids for most of their younger life till they were teenagers, until we moved to Flagstaff. And it was a glorious existence because this was a glorious place. It was like nothing I had ever seen before, and it was wonderful to be able to raise the kids there. And I did really well with my business, and really well for the area. I did really well for a small town in Oklahoma. And so when 2008 happened, decided that we needed to make a change. If you all remember, it was pretty scary. Didn't know if we could ride it out there in Oklahoma until the market came back. Didn't know if the market would ever come back. So put the ranch up for sale, and the first person that looked at it was the one that bought it. Amazing. And did pretty good and decided to move to Flagstaff. So that was in 2010, and by 2012 I got my license here and worked very, very hard. I was with Remax and worked very, very hard, and by 2016 I was in the top 5 realtors here in Flagstaff. So that's just kind of a small synopsis of my story. Of course, there's lots in between. There's a lot of ups and downs, a lot of things that could be shared. And if you ever want to know, I'm a success story against all odds, really. I literally had nothing and went from nothing in 4 years. Is that 4 years? Let's see, 98, 99, 2002, 3.5 years. Went from nothing to buying my own place, my own ranch. And so I really have a real burden and heart for single moms and folks that are just wanting to make it against all odds. You can do it, because I did it, and it was pretty impossible. The odds against me were literally impossible, and I did it. So anyway, that's the short version of my story, thought it would help for you to get to know me a little better. This is Kelly.Broaddus with Kelly.Broaddus Real Estate Advisors, brokered by eXp Realty. My number is 928-606-6749. Call me anytime. Northern Arizona Finehomes.com is my website. Have a wonderful weekend.